Hello, my name is Cindy Estrada, and I'm the assessment coordinator at the Chula Vista Elementary School District, which is a large district in Southern California. This video is about loading accessibility resources into TOMS. As LEA coordinator in our school district, I would want to ensure that all students receive what they need when they need it. And so I actively and proactively communicate that to our test site coordinators and all of those who help support the testing experience. One of the things that we want to avoid is a student logging in to take a test and they have the incorrect resource assigned to them, or a resource that they should have received is not generated within the test for them. This is not an equitable experience for students. This requires a STAIRS report, the test has to be reset, and the student essentially has to start over. And that is what we do not want to happen. So by being proactive in communicating to our test site coordinators about our protocols of loading those accessibility resources in TOMS, we're able to avoid many of those situations. Within our school district, our best practice is for our special education team to sit down side by side with our test site coordinator. Well, one will have the IEP open and the other will have TOMS open. We will be going through and having conversations about the student to ensure that everything that they need is actually within the IEP and is accurate, and also is being entered within TOMS. This also provides an opportunity to have conversations about, is this really something that they do need still? I accidentally checked that off on the IEP. Let's make that correction now with an amendment so that way we're ready when testing comes. We want to give our test site coordinators and our educators that opportunity so that when the students log into test, they have the best experience possible. One of the things that we have really implemented within our school district is communicating that designated supports are available to all students. There have been some misconceptions on who is able to receive some of these designated supports versus accommodations. And so working with all of our teams throughout the district, we have been able to provide some clarity around that. To support our teachers and test site coordinators out at school sites, we have created a designated support recommendation form for teachers to complete, recommending specific designated supports for students who have been receiving similar supports all year long. That form is then taken to the school team where the test site coordinator, potentially the school psychologist or the resource specialist look over and make the decision, is this an appropriate designated support for that student? If so, the parent is notified, and then they document when that designated support was entered into TOMS. Some of our test site coordinators prefer to do the batch upload for accessibility resources. This is an option. However, one thing that we do stress is to make sure once you do that upload to go in and spot check each student to ensure they have what they need. We expect our teachers to do the same thing. Our test administrators, when they are administering the test, they click that little eye icon to make sure that the correct accessibility resources are assigned to that student. So that is just another layer to put into play so that way our students have the best possible testing experience. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this information timely and useful.